So it's hard in my mind just because I'm such a pediatrician that I don't separate revealing things like about diabetes and about revealing a whole bunch of other things about yourself in the college interview. So which is to say there are things that all of us choose to whom we reveal and what we reveal to the appropriate time and the appropriate place. But having said that, with specific reference to diabetes and other medical conditions, I think that the decision to reveal reflects an awful lot about the importance of the person that you're revealing it to. So, for example, I'm not sure that I want to have a lengthy discussion about diabetes on my first date with somebody because I'm more interested in learning about them. And perhaps I might let it slip that I've got diabetes, and that's something we can talk about at some time. With reference to interviews, as opposed to close personal relationships, I think you reveal what's relevant. And by that, I would say that if they say you have any health conditions, you say, well, I do have diabetes. I've had it since I was 4. I know how to manage it well. But also, because of my diabetes, I've learned how to be very responsible about taking care of my health. I'm very good at integrating my physical activity and my eating habits and in school, and I had a 4.0 through school, so working is not going to be a problem. My diabetes is not going to get in the way of the work that I do. And to really spin it to the positive, which is to say, I've had some stresses and challenges. I haven't led the perfect life and the charmed life. And I've managed to get through college with great grades and manage my diabetes, and it's just not going to interfere with work. On the other hand, if I'm going to be a mechanic and I'm going to be under a car in a garage all day long, I probably would want to tell my employer, well, I'm a really great employee, but there are a couple things I have to do. I probably have to stop occasionally to check my blood sugar, and we'll figure out how we're going to do that. And a couple times a day I'm going to need to eat something, and we'll figure out how to do that. But, I'm still going to be a really great mechanic, and because I've used this pump so much, I know an awful lot about computers and calculations, and so I'm probably going to be your best employee. So, I just always say, what are you thinking about doing? And then we talk about how to spin it to say, listen, been there, done that. I'm a very responsible individual. Here's the best proof of it. And I'll work with you. And we're really good at brainstorming because, when I was 4, we had to brainstorm how I dealt with the daycare provider. And when I was 7, we had a really difficult nurse. And my mom and I and the nurse had to figure out some way to be sure that I was in good control at school. And when I was in college, I had a roommate that was just ridiculous. And we had to figure out how to keep my food separate so he wouldn't eat all of my all of my Oreos that I kept in there in case my sugar was low. So I'm pretty good at brainstorming.